Can you hear? Oh, Jesus Christ. Can you hear me now? I didn't know. Thank you so much, Robert, for telling me no sound. Thank you. Oh my God. Do you know, I've been talking and people have been watching me. Why are people like this? People have been watching me. They'll say, oh, thank you so much. Well, such is life. I've been running, you can see 38 minutes, 50 something seconds. I've been running it and I didn't know that there's no sound. Oh my God, dickhead. Oh God. Well, I don't know what life is teaching me, but yeah. So let me quickly rephrase my self. Your knowledge is an asset, is what I've been saying since. Oh my goodness, God! And time, well, it's no problem. Your knowledge is an asset. How? What is an asset? I am Gloria Ego, aka OG Speaks, your one and only money coach, and I get to do what? I run an alternative system where I get to show people what teach people what money is, and I help the everyday person, because there are three stages, three category, or three phases of life. We have the learning stage, which is the 0 to 21 years. At that point you are learning. We have the 22 to 42 is the earning stage of life. At that point you are saying, okay, I've learned something from my school, from my parents, my apprentice, and all that, and it's time for me to end with what I've learned. So because that time you are trying to set up your own family, build things and all that. So that is your what? Your earning stage of life. So and now I am in that stage, and I'm here to tell you that your knowledge is an asset, because why? You can turn it back into what? Income. And I have my first book, the link is on my seller's store here. You click the seller link, it takes you to brings you to my store. Building income streams from that which you already know. And some people, I run my main show on TikTok, where you get to tell me that which you know, I'll monetize it. So if you want to participate in that, you click the TikTok link here on YouTube. I love YouTube because it gives us the avenue to put many links and it brings you to my TikTok. So 9 a.m. UK time daily, I run my TikTok show there, where you get to tell me that which you know, and I'll monetize it. And I said, what is money in one word? Money equals value. Money in one word equals value. If somebody cannot narrow down all those plenty grammar into one word, it simply means they do not have clarity of it yet. And where do value come from? Your value come from your knowledge, your skill, and your life experiences. Have you seen it that although we may have the same certificate, we may have the same skill, we can never have the same value? Because why? It's a mixture of those three things. So life do not take us through the same experience. So that's why we cannot have the same value. And your ability, I said money is your ability to solve somebody's problem. Money is the reward that comes from you solving somebody's problem. So for you to be able to do what? Identify your most profitable knowledge, validate it, structure it, and make it a solution, position it, and give it an offer. Put a price on it. Some people will come to my show and said, I'm a health personnel. I give free this there. I said, stop it. People will not value it. Because if you are going to see a specialist or a consultant in a specialist or an organization, you will pay for what? You will pay for consultancy fee. That is the service, because you don't know what is wrong with you. You want the person to diagnose. I said, so stop giving free health advice. People will never, the minute you call it free, they will never put a value on it. But if they pay to get it, I said, why do you think in the law of value, if you want to devalue it, you make it plenty? And the more scarce that thing, that your knowledge is, the better. Because in the law of economics, scarcity, people value scarcity. There is value when it's scarce. So stop giving free, making yourself available to everybody. Everybody is not your potential customer. So in when you come to my 4 weeks program, I get to show you how you can do what? Identify your most profitable knowledge, how to structure it and make it an offer, how to define your target audience, so that you don't be like the eagle roaming with the chickens and wondering why are they not flying like you. They do not have, or you are offering your, it's just like you are, one hand is a medicine, another hand is the food. You are giving a medicine to somebody who is hungry, who needs food. The person who tells, it's food that I need, I don't need medicine. Or you are giving a food to somebody who is sick that need medication. The person who tells, what I need is medication to recover. So you have to know who needs what you have. That is defining your target audience. It helps you know who need it, who is in search of it. So all this is what you will know by the end of 4 weeks, because by the end of 4 weeks, you yourself, you will find that. And I was trying to share a woman's program before. Robert Shaw told me, no, son, thank you so much for telling me, because the rest were just watching me and they don't even say anything. That shows they were not even interested. And they'll be like, what is she passionately talking about? And that woman's story, very unique. She have purchased a ticket. I said, I'm only taking 10 people in my 4 weeks program, which I want to show how they too can turn their knowledge into what? Into earning them income. The woman came to my show. She said, I said, tell me that which you know I'll monetize it. She said, I was once a TV presenter. I lost my job. Now I'm going to learn care with the hope of coming to Europe to be a carer. I said that market is saturated, so there's no value in it again, because if you want to devalue a thing, you make it saturated. So I would advise you go do something else. Go probably um with coaching people, set up your YouTube channels and all that. It seems that insight didn't really go well for her. And then I gave her an offer to join my community. She joined my community. My community is a breeding ground. It's free here to join. She joined, where I drop tips and tutorial. I say you cannot stay in my community for so long and you not make move, because each day I'll be dropping insight. I'll be showing you result outcomes of people earnings online. And 5 ways in which your knowledge can earn you money. Quickly, let me drop down before I round up with the woman's story. 5 ways in which your knowledge can earn you money. Your knowledge can earn you money. One, as a digital product. When you put it as a digital product. Two, when you offer it as a service. Service is, I do it for you. You reward me. Excuse me. Or I do it with you in form of implementations and setting you up. I do it with you. Three, your knowledge can earn you money when you turn it into what? You are running programs. 4 weeks program, 3 days masterclass, 6 weeks program, 1 year program. That is your knowledge. You are impacting knowledge. You are giving out knowledge in form of what? Program is like, it's the structure and the transformation. So programs are people that say, don't tell me again, show me. So in programs is where you get transformed. That's why it takes a longer time. Me, I'm running a 4 weeks program now. So, fourthly, in which your knowledge can earn you money. Your knowledge can earn you money when in coaching. Coaching. If you have ever paid a coach, I have. I've paid someone to coach me. Who is a coach? A coach is someone who has gone that journey before you. And I said, if there are two people that want you to be great in life, is one or be greater than them. One, your parents. Two, your coach. Because why? He will give honor to his work. He will say, yes, that is my mentee. I coach the person. He's not competing with you. He knows that you are a credibility to his work. They'll say, if this person coach you, you became. Have you seen any coach that is angry that his player won championship? No, they will say, who is your coach? Yeah, he will not stay and wave and say, yes, it's me. You others will say, can you coach my child? Can you? He say, yes. You give honor. So that's why you are not standing his way. Your coach will want you to be greater than him, because he will say that is what you sign up for. And that is what I promised you that you're going to get, that you are going to win championship. So your coach is not in the way. But if you make it your friends and your partners, your loved ones, some of them will not like it when you are hitting some milestone, because they will look at you that you are standing in the way, that you are being competitive to them. So that's why you need a coach. And who is your coach? Who do you choose? You just choose a random person. And that's why I wrote a book, The Power of Mentoring. Some people don't know who to choose as the mentors. They mentor me. Not everybody should mentor you. It's the person that is going to the journey you want to go, because the person is ahead of you. That person is your mentor. Is who you're supposed to choose as your mentor. So the link to purchase the book is on my seller store. I made it not big. It's easy to you just read it today, finish. But you've gotten the knowledge from it. Easy to read, big font and all that. Very explanatory. The power of mentoring. The link is on my bio. Very interesting. So, fifthly, in which your knowledge, the fifth way in which your knowledge can earn you money, when you put it as a system. You, what are systems? Systems are automation, set of programs. You have keyed in the necessary information. Like now, when you click the seller link on my bio, you go to purchase a ticket or purchase a book. You make your payment. There are instructions there where to make payment and all that. And when you finish, you go, you download your PDF, you go and read it. You have downloaded the digital product. Me, I'll just get notification that somebody have made a purchase. That is it. I don't need to be there. I don't need to be present. Some people call it the self-service. And it runs 247. That's why I like to put my businesses online. It is open 247. Each time you go, you can do what? Help yourself there. So that is the 5 ways in which one knowledge can earn you money. So imagine you have multiple knowledge. They will be doing what? Do 5 knowledge times 5 channels of earning you money. So you now see that you have potential 25 ways of earning you money this year alone. And that is how you build what? Wealth. Show me a wealthy man that became wealthy from selling one product. No, because wealth is what? Multiple streams of income. That is how you create wealth in the school of money. So let me round up with that woman's story, because 9 a.m. UK time is where I do my live TikTok show. If you want to come there, click the link here on TikTok, on YouTube. Click the TikTok link and it brings you to my TikTok and you join me live, where you get to send me your request. I'll bring you up. Tell me that which you know. I'll give you insight of how to do what that can earn you money. It's a live show and it's very practical. And many people, no one have come that didn't end up with saying, you have given me an insight. And some have, many have taken it up from there. They have now buying the ticket for the programs and say, okay, show me. You have tell me, oh yeah, show me. I want to do exploit too. Do something differently, because I say stupidity is doing the same thing over and over again, and you are expecting a different what outcome. So let me round up with that woman's story. So the woman came the first time and said, I am a TV presenter. I have lost my job as a TV presenter. I have 8 years experience in that field. That she's now going to learn care to do with the hope of I said, don't go that route, because that market has been devalued. There's too, if they want to devalue a thing, they make it plenty in the society. The next time she came again, but she joined my community the first day. The next second time she came to my show, she said, let me tell you some things again. I said, oh, how are you going with your care and everything? She said, yeah, that the challenge, she's going through a difficult time, that she cannot even do this. I said, do you know that you'll be a baby in that industry? Because it's a new thing you are going, because that's what a lot of people, their mind goes to when they lose their job. They say, oh, what certificate? Oh, can I go and get more? What new thing do I need to go and learn? What is trendy? What is that? And they don't look within themselves and say, what do I have that I can turn into an asset? Because that thing that you know how to do, don't think everybody knows it. No. Or that thing can solve somebody's problem. Why are you not using it to solve somebody's problem and get rewarded for it? She now said that she's doing internship with an hospital, and that but now her husband's health is not allowing her to go frequently. That with the hope of the internship, so that she will not be I say you will still be an experienced new person in the field. Because how long? Show me. Is there no beginning? Before you start anywhere, you must have a beginning. If you like do internship, do training, once you go to the field, they will know that you are a learner And I always say there is time for learning. A learner is not a fool. It's not to make you feel anything. It's just the stage which you are. So she now said that her husband is diagnosed of blood cancer, and that they've done several chemotherapies and all those things. Their money is sinking inside of it. And before she went to do her TV presenting job, that she learned herbal something. All this, I can't remember the name she called it. She learned it back in Africa. And then one day she sat to herself and said, you have knowledge of this herbal thing. Why don't you try it if it will work for your husband? And so she tried it. And she said she started seeing improvement. And she was like, I said, yes. That was where I said stupidity is doing the same thing over and over again. And this year, me too, I sat down and I said, how do I do something differently this year? How do I make sure that thing I want to do differently yield result? That is what wisdom and strategy. A wise person will say, I want to do something differently because I want to see a different result. And that woman, she said, the minute she sat down and told herself she wants to do something differently, let me try another different medication. At that point, she's beginning to keep an open mind. That's why I said it all begins with the mind. If you are here, you are wondering, how do I begin? What do I go and read a book? Read a book. There are two books on my Stellar store at the minute. Building income streams from that which you already know, volume 1. Number 2, the power of mentoring. Second, it's doing something to your mind. It's showing you possibilities that are available. The mind is a powerful tool, a powerful place to be, to study the mind of a human being. If your mind can conceive it, your hand can handle it, can hold it. Have you not seen a lot of people, they say you have certain days to live, but in their mind they say, lie, I will not. It goes beyond affirmation, confessing it. Is actually doing what? Having clarity in it and keeping an open mind for what? Trying different things. So that was how, and I told the woman, I said, now you are speaking. Then she now said her husband is a good furniture maker. Later, she came to my DM and said, I want to speak to you one on one. I said, to speak to me one on one, you pay for my time. But because you're my community member, you can drop me a voice note and I'll reply you. She said, we are thinking if we should go for my husband furniture or knowledge and I said, hey, madam, if somebody is in Canada and your husband is the best furniture maker, what is the possibility of the person entering flight the next day and coming to Canada for your husband to make furniture for him? It's 3/10. Maybe that person is really, really wealthy and the person knows the wood and everything, or based on recommendation that your husband is the best, is the one and only in that field. I said, but madam, what is the chances that somebody is still in Canada and the person have been told that, hey, this is your blood cancer, you have 3 days to live, and the person, your video pop up and you tell the person that my husband was once in this position, but I did XYZ to him, and this is what I will still use on you, and I've done it to 50 others, and this is their story. I said, what is the chances of that person taking the next available flight to where you are in Nigeria? You answer that question. I said, so which of that knowledge is most profitable? The next day, she paid for the ticket. She said, show me. Show me how to identify my most profitable knowledge. Show me how to do what? Structure it. And show me how to position it as a solution. I said, madam, you already have it. Life. Have you not seen that life has presented it to you? I said, you are already, life is giving you. So focus on treating your husband. That is your report card. Because if there's one thing people cannot argue with, is the result our life command. People cannot argue with results. They are facts. How do you explain it that somebody you say has 3 days to live, the person now is living 90 days, 1 year, 3 years? How do you explain that? That means you will go and tell yourself, say, what did you do because you do not just go and sit down. You did something. Tell me, show me that thing you did. You did. That is result. That I said, so life has already put you in that this thing. Have you not seen that all things truly works together for your good? The woman was like, thank you. I said, so you don't even need that carer again, that caring thing. You don't need it. Or if you have learned the thing, you'll be using it on your patients. No knowledge is a waste. Even if it's that job you don't like to do, my dear, there is something in that job that do what? That will be beneficial. So I round up now and I'm ending this live stream. It's such a shame that nearly 1 hour, only few minutes that God. How do I edit it? If it's YouTube, TikTok, you can edit it and take the part I said talking. But if I can't, it will be here, and only those who are patient will be able to watch it to the end and get the information because I've already done 38 something odd minutes before someone posted it on my comment that no sound. And yeah, that is OG Speaks. I'm live daily on TikTok show, and sometimes I do backup here, and you can take your time to watch my previous live streams. There are other ones I've been doing live and all that, and you get value from it. Thank you so much. Drop your comment, drop your like, and share it to other people that you think that they need to hear this too. It's OJ Speaks. See you in the next one. Bye for now.